a little.
Edmonton. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys have had an awesome week so far. So this is going to be a travel vlog. I'm actually here now in Edmonton, Alberta. Actually now just in Spruce Grove, which is my hometown growing up. I'm here this weekend because I'm going to my grandma's 90th birthday. I can't even believe it that she's 90. And when I think about it and I put it into perspective, I'm going to be turning 30 this year, which means that she has lived 2 more of my lifetimes ahead of me. So that's pretty incredible. So I'm super excited. I am putting together a presentation for her. I'm also going to be emceeing the event. So as well, while I'm here, I'm visiting people. I'm seeing a lot of my old friends, some of my old colleagues, and yeah, just making a whole overall trip of it. I don't have a lot of business actually going on this trip, but you never know. It always kind of sprinkles in. Alright guys, so every time I come to Alberta, the one thing I like to do is do a quick stop at my old stomping grounds. One of my first jobs out of high school was a lifeguard at the local swimming pool, and so this was basically home for me for give or take 6 years. And in fact, there's not a lot left of me here, but there's one thing that's been hanging around that every time I come, I wonder if it's going to be taken down. Most of the people don't even probably know what it's from, but this tutu was a punishment from a bet that I lost back when I was a young shift leader. I made a bet and I had to wear that and teach a class. So that was kind of something fun, random, and every time I come back, it's still hanging above the thing. A little faded now because it's been over 5 years, but it's kind of neat. So this is a little bit about what I used to do back before I got into real estate. So I spent many years hanging out in this building 40 hours a week. So do I miss it? Some days. I miss the people. It was great seeing a lot of my old friends that still work here, but I don't miss the work because it is busy as all heck in there. I'm gonna stick with the real estate. So when you're out visiting family, sometimes you can get kind of cooped up in the house for a little bit and not really do anything. So we're heading out. We're gonna go do a trip down to Leduc and go check out this business fair expo where one of my clients has a booth. Go check that out, say hi, and just get out of the house for a little while. It's a beautiful day here in Alberta. It's still cold, but it's at least a little more beautiful than it was the other couple days. So let's take advantage of it. Okay, so we just got to Leduc here. We're going to the Leduc Business Expo. Just something to do today, get out of the house a little bit. It's kind of a nice day finally. How's it feel to finally have a spring day for you?
Oh, it feels fabulous, finally.
Wonderful. Yeah, they've been complaining about my posts about the spring we've been having in Vancouver, so it's nice to see that they're getting a little bit out here in Alberta. And kind of funny, I gotta see if I can find a picture of it, but we're on Black Gold Drive in Leduc, which is really Albertan, which I love. It's just awesome. So that was pretty cool. Look who I found. Look who I found right here.
What's up?
It's Russell Westcott. How's it going, Russell?
We're doing very well here, representing Encore Homes,
Excellent.
LaDuke Home Show. Look who brought in. They've let anybody into this town.
Right? I mean, come on. You know, I was just saying to the camera, I'm like, it really cracked me up when I drove onto this because it's Black Gold Drive. How more Albertan can you get, right? I mean, I'm in front of Vancouver all the time now. You wouldn't see that in Vancouver at all.
I got a little facehole video of you here.
I just enjoyed a quick massage here at the Expo. Laura hooked me up here, so if you guys are in Leduc or you're flying into Edmonton, make sure you go check them out. Where can they find you?
Main Street on corner 50th and 50th.
Main Street, corner 50th and 50th in Leduc. Go check them out. Alright, so we're all packed up. We're just getting ready to head out to the hall to go see Grandma, surprise her. She still doesn't know I'm coming. She knows there's something going on, but she doesn't know I'm coming. So it's still going to be a bit of a surprise. Alright, let's go. All right, so we just made it to the hall. We're starting to set up now, so things are rolling along. Stick around. We're gonna do a big surprise when she gets in. Okay, there we go, it's on. All right, we're gonna get started here. So, hope everyone's got their food, hope everyone has some drink. For those of you guys who don't know me, because I see a lot of faces I don't recognize, my name is Cameron. I'm Julia Gullekson's grandson from Cheryl Manning. And at first she called me up and said, hey, we're trying to get someone out to speak at the event, preferably someone from her favorite TV show, Young and the Restless. So we did some calls. It didn't quite work out, so she said, well, you're the next best thing because you're on kind of TV because you have a YouTube channel. So here I am. I'm going to be your host today. So it's actually Julia Marie Gullekson, who people most know as Julie. She was born April 15th, 1928 in Castor, Alberta. Her parents were Anne and Carl Mulbauer. She was raised on the family farm homestead, which was in Castor, and which still currently resides in the family. It's now celebrating its 100th year, and it's being farmed by Randall and Tara Mulbauer. So Julie is one of 5 siblings. She was raised with her older brother Frank and her older sister Edith. Julie was the middle child, and Violet and Charles were right behind her. And sadly, Julie has predeceased all of her 4 siblings, so she's the only one with us here today. But sorry, this is again. She just wrote notes down here, so she has predeceased her other 4 siblings. So of course they're in our hearts, and we know they're here with us today celebrating her 90th birthday. She moved to Edmonton as a young adult, where she met Alan Gullekson at a dance, actually, and they ended up courting a few years and of course decided to get married. Julie and Alan were married August 30th, 1951, and Alan Gullekson was the son of Cora and Arthur Gullekson. They did reside in Edmonton, and they bought their home in Hazeldean, which she still lives in today. That's now been 54 years that she's been living in that home, so longtime resident of the Hazeldean community here. And Terry recently moved in again to help her out as she gets older, or vice versa.
Vice versa.
Vice versa. So they had their first son, who was Terrence Gullekson, whom we all know as Terry, on February 2nd, 1953. The following year they had Dale on June 30th, 1954. Cheryl then arrived June 29th, 1960. And last but not least was Tracy, who joined the family on January 5th, 1966. With her children, she did gain 3 more family members, which are Gina, Rolando, and Richard. Julie and Alan had 4 grandchildren. So we have Sheena here today. Sheena was born February 28th, 1982. Also was Kelsey Dean Gullekson, born March 19th, 1984, who tragically passed away after an accident when she was 4 weeks old. She did make it to the age of 11, but again, she's here in our hearts today. Then came me, the loudmouth with the speaker here. I was born November 24th, 1988, and lastly, my brother Cody was born April 22nd, 1991. Julie is also blessed with another grandson now, Andy Chuck. Andy's somewhere around here, and who married Sheena. And together they have 3 beautiful sons, which makes Julia now a great grandmother. That's Jalen, Landon, and Asher, who are running around over there. And playing cards has been a regular event, especially in the Gullekson household. She was part of a ladies group called the Happy Gang, who met regularly each week for a round of cards, as well as we've had many family times sitting around the table playing cards. I know I've lost a fair share of money to my grandma over the years, and if it wasn't to my grandma, it was probably to my Uncle Dale. So, there definitely was a lot of card games we had. So we're excited to see what's got in store for the next coming years as she gets older. And of course, we, all of Julia's family, would like to thank each and every one of you guys for coming out today, helping celebrate this monumental achievement of hers, reaching 90 years old. We do have a bit of a slideshow that I'm going to play just to kind of commemorate her life here. And just quickly, while we've got it here, I'd just like to raise a toast to Julia Gullekson, my grandma. Happy birthday.
To celebrate your 90s curtain, my friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full, I traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Everybody, we're gonna sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Julie. Happy birthday to you.
All right, and with the snowfall, that is my notice that it's time to go. Thanks everyone for having me out here who was watching this. It was real great seeing friends, family, everything like that. It was a really nice trip not to do too much work. Still was obviously working while I'm here. But, you know, these trips are very special to me as well because I get to see some family while I'm here. Happy birthday again, Grandma. I hope you really enjoyed your 90th birthday. We sure enjoyed putting it on for you. And if you like this video, don't forget, give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget, go down, throw some comments. And if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you back in Vancouver.